6 lucky numbers to win the lottery on Wednesday, 9th April 2025. Buddhist teachings. Have you ever noticed how some numbers seem to follow you, on receipts, clocks, or even dreams, appearing just when you're at a crossroads in life? What if these numbers aren't random, but gentle nudges from the universe, helping you realign with your true path? As Wednesday, April 9th, 2025 draws near, these 6 numbers may hold more than just luck. Rooted in Buddhist insight, they could carry energies of harmony, abundance, and awakening, perfectly timed for this moment in your journey. In today's video on the journey of wisdom, we'll reveal 6 powerful numbers that may not only guide your choices, but also open new doors. Whether you're playing the lottery or simply seeking a little more clarity and joy in life, let's discover how ancient wisdom meets modern fortune, and how you can tune into the signs that might already be around you. 1. Number 23. In Buddhist teachings, number 23 stands out as a quiet but powerful symbol of harmony and balance, and it speaks deeply to men in their 30s to 60s who are seeking more than just success. They're seeking peace. You see, in numerology, the number 2 represents connection, our ability to partner, support, and cooperate. It reminds us that strength isn't just about standing alone, but about standing together, whether it's in your marriage, friendships, or even teamwork at work. Then comes the number 3, which brings in the flavor of creativity and communication. It's about expressing yourself authentically, finding joy in what you do, and making space for your passions. When these 2 numbers merge, forming 23, they create a beautiful blend of head and heart, logic and emotion, structure and expression. And that's something many of us struggle with, isn't it? Keeping our lives in balance while meeting the demands that keep coming. As men, we're often taught to be strong, to endure, to provide. And yes, those things matter. But if we don't also honor the emotional and creative sides of ourselves, we risk becoming hollow inside. Number 23 gently invites us to examine that balance. Are you giving yourself space to breathe, to connect with the people who matter, to do what lights you up, not just what pays the bills? The Buddha once said, "To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear." This teaching fits perfectly with the lesson of 23. If you're constantly pushing forward without rest, without reflection, without joy, you're not building strength, you're burning out. Are you spending time with your children, not just physically, but emotionally? Are you carving out even 15 minutes for a hobby or quiet reflection instead of letting the day run you? 23 says you should. And when it comes to relationships, this number reminds us to choose people who lift us, not those who drain us. We all know how easy it is to get pulled into negativity or drama, especially when life already feels overwhelming. But being intentional with who we spend our energy on can be a game changer. Think about the people in your circle. Who brings you calm? Who fuels your growth? Keep them close. As Confucius wisely said, the strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. You build a strong life by first creating balance within your own space, your own mind, and don't forget your health, mental and physical. Number 23 urges us to check in with our bodies and minds, to not wait until stress breaks us, whether it's hitting the gym, taking a walk in nature, or simply talking to someone about what's on your heart. That's not weakness, That's wisdom. You're not meant to carry everything alone. Finding this harmony between pushing and pausing, between achieving and feeling, is what 23 is all about. It doesn't promise life will be perfect, but it gives you a kind of inner alignment that makes the path clearer, more meaningful. Because at the end of the day, the men who walk with both strength and softness, who know when to lead and when to listen, who find peace within themselves, they're the ones who truly win in life, whether it's the lottery or something far more valuable, a life well lived, balanced and whole. 2. Number 5. The number 5 is a powerful symbol of freedom and adventure, embodying the essence of stepping beyond the familiar and embracing the unknown with open arms. It calls us to break free from the confines of our comfort zones, to explore the world with curiosity and to experience life in all its richness. Whether it's taking a different route in your daily routine, trying out a new hobby, or venturing into uncharted territories, number 5 encourages you to welcome change and new experiences as opportunities for growth. This number teaches that life is not meant to be lived within the boundaries of routine and predictability. Instead, it's about discovering the vast array of possibilities that await you when you dare to take a step into the unknown. By embracing the energy of number 5, you invite a sense of adventure into your life. Imagine this. You've always had a dream of traveling to a far-off place, somewhere you've only seen in pictures or read about in books. The idea of going there excites you, yet a part of you hesitates, unsure of leaving the comfort of what you know. Number 5 whispers to you that this hesitation is a natural part of the journey, but it's also the very thing that makes the adventure worthwhile. When you finally take that leap, not only do you discover a new place, but you also uncover new facets of yourself, strengths you never knew you had, perspectives that broaden your view of the world, and a deeper appreciation for the beauty of life's unpredictability. In Buddhist teachings, there is a story about a monk who decided to leave his secluded monastery to explore the world beyond. For years he had lived a life of discipline and routine, but something within him yearned for more. He embarked on a journey, traveling through villages and cities, meeting people from all walks of life. Each new encounter, each different place, taught him something new about the world and about himself. When he finally returned to his monastery, he wasn't the same monk who had left. His spirit was freer, his mind more open, and his heart fuller with the richness of his experiences. This story, much like the number 5, reminds us that sometimes the most profound lessons and personal growth come not from staying where we are, but from venturing into the unknown. Number 5 also speaks to the importance of flexibility and adaptability. Life, as we know, is full of unexpected changes, some thrilling, others challenging. By embracing the spirit of number 5, you learn to go with the flow, to adapt with grace to whatever life throws your way. It's not just about physical freedom, traveling or trying new activities. It's about freeing your mind from rigid thinking and being open to new ideas, new ways of doing things. This mental freedom allows you to approach life's challenges with creativity and resilience, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Moreover, number 5 teaches that true adventure lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself. It urges you to cultivate a mindset of curiosity and openness, finding joy and wonder in each moment, no matter how mundane it may seem. Every day offers a new chance to see the world with fresh eyes, to approach life with a spirit of playfulness and discovery. Whether it's meeting new people, exploring new ideas, or simply trying something different in your daily routine, number 5 inspires you to live with enthusiasm, and a sense of wonder. As you reflect on the lessons of number 5, ask yourself, what areas of my life have become stagnant? Where am I playing it too safe? What dreams or desires have I been putting off out of fear or complacency? How can I invite more freedom and adventure into my life, even in small ways? By contemplating these questions, you begin to see where you can break free from the confines of routine and embrace the exciting, unpredictable journey that life truly is. 3. Number 12. When you think about the number 12, you might not immediately realize the depth of its significance. Yet this number has been revered across cultures and spiritual traditions as a symbol of completeness and harmony. Imagine your life as a tapestry, each thread representing an aspect of your journey, your relationships, your work, your personal growth. The number 12 is like the guiding hand that weaves these threads together, ensuring that they form a unified whole, creating a masterpiece of balance and interconnectedness. This idea of wholeness is not just a philosophical concept, but a living principle that we can apply to our daily lives. The Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." This quote reminds us that true harmony is found not by looking outward, but by nurturing the balance within ourselves, much like how the number 12 operates in the grand scheme of things. Consider the various ways in which the number 12 appears in our world. The 12 months of the year, each contributing to the cycle of time. The 12 zodiac signs, each with its unique influence on our personalities and destinies. These are not mere coincidences, but reflections of a deeper, universal order that governs the natural flow of life. By aligning ourselves with the qualities of the number 12, we can learn to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. For instance, think about how a year is divided into 12 months, each month with its distinct character, yet all contributing to the cycle that defines our experience of time. Just as these months work together to create a complete year, the various aspects of our lives, when in harmony, can create a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends the ordinary. In Buddhism, the concept of harmony is cherished because it reflects the balance that is essential to living a meaningful life. The number 12 encourages us to seek this balance, not by avoiding conflict or challenges, but by integrating the diverse elements of our existence in a way that they complement and enhance one another. Picture your daily interactions, your work commitments, and your personal aspirations all working in harmony, much like the 12 zodiac signs that together influence the universe. When we embrace the spirit of the number 12, we acknowledge that every part of our life is connected, each aspect contributing to the larger picture of who we are and how we relate to the world around us. It starts with mindfulness, being present in each moment and recognizing the value of each experience. When you approach your day with the awareness that every interaction, every task is a thread in the fabric of your life, you begin to see the beauty in the balance that the number 12 represents. If you think of your life as a whole, with each part playing a vital role, you start to cultivate an inner peace that radiates outward, influencing everything you do. So, I ask you, how can you incorporate the spirit of the number 12 into your life today? What areas of your life might be out of balance, and how can you bring them into harmony? Reflect on these questions as you move through your day, and remember that the path to completeness is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the journey with all its imperfections. The number 12 teaches us that harmony is not a static state, but a dynamic process of integration, where every part of our life is valued and contributes to the whole. By living in this awareness, we not only find peace within ourselves, but also create a ripple effect of harmony in the world around us. If you've made it this far, you're already in tune with the wisdom behind April's most powerful numbers. Comment below with "Lucky Path" to show your commitment to embracing these auspicious teachings. Don't leave yet. There's still so much more to discover. Stay until the end to unlock the numbers that could bring you incredible fortune this April. 4. Number 19. Number 19 carries a profound symbolism of independence and completion, serving as a powerful reminder that our journey in life is one of self-reliance and the fulfillment of personal goals. The essence of this number is rooted in the individual power of one, which represents leadership, initiative, and the courage to carve out our unique path. Meanwhile, 9 brings forth the qualities of wisdom, spiritual enlightenment, and the closure of significant life cycles. Together, these numbers weave a narrative that encourages us to embrace our independence, guiding us to take charge of our lives with the confidence that we possess the inner strength and wisdom necessary to achieve our dreams. This combination of 1 and 9 in number 19 invites us to reflect on our journey, urging us to take the lead in our lives by trusting ourselves and our decisions. It is a call to action, a gentle nudge to complete the projects and goals we've set our hearts on. The energy of this number signals that now is the perfect time to bring our endeavors to fruition, reminding us that the satisfaction derived from completing something important is not just about the outcome, but about the growth and self-assurance we gain through the process. In a world that often pushes us towards conformity, number 19 stands as a beacon, reminding us to step away from the crowd, to forge our path, and to trust that we are fully capable of handling whatever challenges come our way. Consider the story of the Buddha's enlightenment. After years of searching for truth and trying to conform to various spiritual practices, he realized that the path to enlightenment could not be found by following others. It was only when he embraced his journey, sitting beneath the Bodhi tree in deep meditation, that he found the truth within himself. This act of independence, of trusting his inner wisdom, led to his profound awakening. In much the same way, number 19 calls us to find our truth, to complete our journey by trusting ourselves and embracing our path, even if it means walking it alone. Are you ready to complete what you've started, to trust your journey, and to embrace the independence that will lead to your personal fulfillment? Number 19 also symbolizes the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, teaching us the valuable lesson that every ending is a new beginning in disguise. It encourages us to let go of what no longer serves us, making room for new opportunities and fresh perspectives. Just as the Buddha let go of his previous beliefs to find enlightenment, we too must be willing to release outdated ideas, relationships, or habits to move forward. This act of completion is not just about closing doors. It's about opening new ones that align with our true purpose. It's about understanding that life is a continuous cycle of growth, and by embracing the conclusion of one phase, we allow ourselves to evolve and explore new paths. Moreover, the wisdom encapsulated in number 19 isn't just for our personal growth. It's also meant to be shared. As we gain insight and experience, we have the opportunity to become beacons of guidance for others. Just as the Buddha shared his teachings to help others on their paths to enlightenment, we too can use the wisdom we've gathered to inspire and uplift those around us. Ultimately, number 19 is a guide toward a life of fulfilled independence. It's a reminder that while we are fully capable of standing on our own, the true essence of independence is found in the satisfaction of completing what we've started. It's about recognizing that our journey is ours alone, and by embracing this, we achieve a deep sense of personal satisfaction and growth. As you move forward, ask yourself, what projects or goals have I left unfinished, and how can I complete them to honor my journey and foster my growth? By answering this, you embrace the power of number 19 and step confidently into the next chapter of your life. 5. Number 4. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly grounded? Not just physically still, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually steady, like nothing could shake your peace. In our chaotic modern world, with its endless distractions and shifting challenges, we often forget how vital it is to have something firm beneath our feet. That's where number 4 comes in, not just as a number, but as a gentle reminder, a sacred symbol of stability and structure, deeply valued across time, culture, and especially within Buddhist wisdom. Think of the 4 legs of a table. Without them, even the most beautiful surface cannot stand. This is the quiet power of number 4. It doesn't shout, but it supports everything. In our daily lives, we're constantly building relationships, careers, routines, dreams, and what we build is only as strong as the foundation we place it on. The number 4 shows up all around us to reflect this truth. The 4 seasons that shape the Earth's rhythm, the 4 cardinal directions that help us navigate the world, and, in Buddhism, the 4 noble truths, the heart of the Buddha's teachings, offering a path to understand and ultimately overcome suffering. These truths don't just point us toward enlightenment, they provide a framework, a stable path we can walk, even in the darkest of times. In a story from the Buddha's life that captures the essence of this, once, during the rainy season retreat, a young monk named Sona became frustrated. He had been meditating with great intensity, walking back and forth for hours until his feet bled. Still, he felt no progress. When he approached the Buddha for guidance, the Buddha asked him, "Sona, when you used to play the lute, did it sound good when the strings were too tight?" "No, Lord," Sona replied. "Did it sound good when they were too loose?" "Also no." "Then when did it sound best?" "When the strings were tuned just right." The Buddha smiled and said, "It is the same with your practice, neither too intense nor too relaxed. Balance is the key." This is the wisdom of number 4 in action, a call to balance, rhythm, and grounded effort. Like Sona, we often swing between extremes in our own lives, overworking ourselves in pursuit of success, or becoming discouraged and giving up. But number 4 invites us to return to center, to build not just with passion, but with purpose and steadiness. It teaches us that the greatest strength is often quiet, dependable, and rooted in consistency. So what does that look like in your everyday life? It could mean sticking to a simple morning meditation, showing up for your loved ones with patience, or organizing your space so your mind can breathe. These small acts of structure aren't restrictions, they're anchors. They help us stay calm when life gets messy. They give our minds clarity and our hearts peace. And when life throws unexpected storms, like it inevitably does, it's these very structures that keep us from being swept away. The Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." This quote is more than poetic, it's practical. The outer world will always shift, but when we've built a stable inner world, through mindful habits, self-discipline, and a strong spiritual foundation, We carry peace with us wherever we go. It's like having your own home within yourself, a place you can return to no matter how wild the world becomes. When we align ourselves with a grounded energy of 4, we don't just build for today, we build for tomorrow and for the deeper journey of becoming who we're meant to be. So, as Wednesday, April 9th, 2025 approaches, and as you think about these lucky numbers through the lens of Buddhist teachings, remember this: number 4 isn't just about luck. It's about the kind of inner stability that attracts opportunities, invites peace, and supports transformation. Whether you're dreaming of a lottery win or simply wishing for more clarity in your life, grounding yourself in structure and mindfulness is a gift that will always pay off. True fortune favors the balanced, and with a life rooted in steadiness, there's nothing you can't grow. 6. Number 29. Let's talk heart to heart for a moment. Have you ever had a feeling deep inside you that guided you before your mind could explain it? Like a soft whisper from within that said, "Turn here," or "Call that person," or "Something's not right," even when everything looked fine on the outside. That gentle inner voice, that quiet knowing, is what we call intuition, and it's beautifully captured in the energy of number 29, one of the 6 lucky numbers connected to Buddhist teachings for Wednesday, April 9th, 2025. Now, why is 29 so special? It's made up of 2 deeply meaningful numbers. The number 2 represents balance, connection, empathy. It asks us to work together, to understand, to feel with others, rather than just thinking about them. And the number 9 is rich with spiritual symbolism. It reflects wisdom, compassion, and a soulful connection to something higher than ourselves. Together, they form a number that quietly teaches us one of life's most essential yet often overlooked lessons, that true clarity comes not just from what we know, but from what we feel. This number, 29, reminds you and me that being sensitive is not a weakness. It is a superpower in a world that is often too loud, too fast, and too disconnected. It invites us to pause, tune in to the subtle energies around us, and truly listen, not only to the words of others, but also to the silences in between, the tone behind the voice, the emotion behind the action. And most importantly, it asks us to listen to ourselves. The Buddha once said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." But how can we truly be present if we ignore what our heart is quietly trying to tell us? How can we make wise decisions if we're so caught up in logic that we silence our intuition? 29 challenges us to trust that inner compass more, to see that it's not irrational. It's actually one of the most ancient forms of wisdom we carry within. A time when you followed your gut and it led you to something meaningful. Or perhaps a time when you ignored it and things didn't turn out quite right. These moments shape us. In Buddhist practice, sensitivity and awareness go hand in hand. A monk once asked the Buddha, "What is wisdom?" And the Buddha replied, "He who knows himself is truly wise." Self-acknowledge, cultivated through introspection, mindfulness, and compassion, becomes the source of genuine wisdom. In a world driven by external noise, constant notifications, opinions, competition, 29 is a gentle but firm reminder to come back to your inner world. It tells us to practice metta, or loving kindness, not just toward others, but toward ourselves. Because when you're in tune with your emotional needs, you can create space for healing, for creativity, and for meaningful connection. This number also reminds us that everyone we meet is carrying something we cannot see. By cultivating sensitivity, we grow in empathy. We become more patient with others. We respond instead of react. And that shift, small as it may seem, has the power to transform our relationships, our families, our workplaces. We start seeing people not as obstacles or roles, but as human beings with stories, fears, hopes, just like us. And what happens when we live this way? Life becomes more harmonious. We feel less alone. We begin to move through the world with a quiet confidence that comes from knowing who we are and caring how others feel. I believe number 29 shows up as a lucky number now in 2025 because the world needs more of this kind of strength. The kind that doesn't dominate, but gently guides. The kind that doesn't shout, but listens deeply. If not, perhaps now is the time to begin, whether it's 5 minutes of meditation, a walk in nature, or simply breathing deeply before reacting to something emotional. These small acts are sacred. And when practiced regularly, they ground us in a deeper kind of wisdom, one that connects us to the present moment, to our inner truth, and to each other. In the end, what number 29 offers us is not just a chance to get lucky, but a quiet invitation to live more honestly, more kindly, and more intuitively. And maybe that's the kind of fortune we've been needing all along. Thank you for joining us as we explored the lucky numbers most likely to appear in April 2025, according to Buddhist teachings. We hope this insight brings you clarity and guidance in the coming month. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Journey of Wisdom, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Stay tuned for more enlightening videos. See you next time.